Base to use Taser, you may only use it 6 times. Okay. Wait a minute. It's the right arm. I'm gonna. Warning: this game contains flashing lights, loud sounds, and disturbing content. Hey there, and welcome to Five Nights at Creepers 3. Finally, we've reached the third game in the trilogy, and that also means that we are now playing a game that is actually older than Five Nights at Creepers 2 Remastered. Rise and shine, John Anderson. Command Incorporated is now hiring. We're in need of a night guard to watch over our storage facility from 12 to 6 a.m. You may also be required to do maintenance on the robots stored there. However, no prior knowledge of robotics is needed. Payment will be over $1,000 a week. I love how every game, from the first to the second to the third, the pay's just been getting better and better. Like $1,000 a week is either that, or maybe my my knowledge on security guard wages has been so scuffed by all the low wages that $1,000 a week just sounds incredible. Of course, here are the credits, and I'm curious to see how this third game is gonna go, because John Anderson once again returning, even though he was supposed to have died at the end of the second game. Rise and shine, John Anderson. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if this is actually taking place during the 2-year gap between the first and the second game. So that actually might make sense. Maybe John Anderson really is dead, and this is like now a little bit of a prequel to the second game. You've been asleep for quite a while. Nearly 1 year, in fact. I'm sorry, what? He's been asleep for a year? How's that work? I have put you to sleep and hid you where nobody could find you. So yeah, this is after the first game. But now, it's time to wake up. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. What happened back there was a misunderstanding. When I realized who you were, I finally understood why you kept coming back every single night. Who are we? My biggest theory this whole time was that we were Paul's father, right? You know, Paul's the purple creeper. That was my biggest theory, and that, honestly, if that's the case, that would actually make all of this make sense. You want to know the truth about your son's disappearance, called it, don't you? Unfortunately, I can't tell you. You must find the truth by yourself. When you wake up, you will see a job ad. Apply for it. You will see the truth with your own eyes. Huh, now hiring Command Inc. is in need of a night guard, 12 to 6, 1,000. That's very interesting. Also, I just realized Command Inc., command block. I mean, I should have realized that, to be honest. Okay, so this is a different company then, by the looks of it.
Welcome, employee, to your new career as a night guard in the Command Inc. Storage Facility Number 4.
Okay.
You'll be guarding fragile and incredibly expensive equipment, so you are expected to do your best here.
Okay.
I'm sure you've already been informed of the dangers of this particular location, as it currently contains the erratic animatronics from the infamous Goldkeeper's Pizzeria.
Goldkeeper's Pizzeria.
We've installed mechanisms which you can use to keep yourself safe in the case that the animatronics attempt to harm you.
What is that sound? It sounds like someone's yelling.
We'll have a camera monitor and a maintenance panel at your disposal. The animatronics are each located in their own chamber, decorated to emulate a pizzeria environment, with the exception of one of them. If any of the animatronics leave their chamber, please refer to the guides in the maintenance panel. That completes the introduction to your job. Now, we'll play some great music to make your ride more enjoyable.
Okay. Oh god. So, I just realized also, since this is taking place before the third game, that means technically we got a big pay cut in the third game. We went from $1,000 to $500. But, anyways, I guess we'll just wait for this music to stop. I'm just curious to see how, you know, at least, you know, this will help bridge the gap between the first and second game. Alright. We've arrived. Night 1. I'm curious to see. So, I mean, why would Herobrine want us to come here, though? What is this? How is this connected to Henry? She is patient. Oh my god. Type the password slowly and don't make any mistakes. Wow. So, I completely forgot, by the way, about this teaser in the first game. Or the first game remastered. To think that this was actually teasing something in the third game, I don't know how. I completely forgot to address this in the when I was making my videos on the second game. I mean, it's kind of weird also because I don't even know if that teaser was something that was in the original first game. Because again, I'm pretty sure the remastered games came out after the third game. So, for all I know, that teaser in Five Nights at Creepers 1 Remastered was kind of like an Easter egg for people that have played the third game. Still, it's connecting all to this now, huh? Password. Type the password slowly. Okay. I can't speak. F the flashlight. Okay, so we have 3 corridors. No, we're surrounded in a circle. Zombie, creeper. I can't tell what that is. We have a maintenance panel. Guides. Subjects. Oh, okay. I can select them.
Subject 00. Goldkeeper has a very violent behavior and must be kept contained in her chamber at all costs. There have been reports that she is trying to override security protocols of the facility to attempt to breach containment. You may hear an alarm sound which signals that she is trying to escape her chamber.
Okay.
In that case, you need to open the maintenance panel and input the password that we left for you. If you do it successfully, she will be unable to escape.
Got it. Okay. What about subjects 2 and 3?
Subjects 02 and 03. Jovial Zombie and Jovial Enderman.
Zombie and Enderman.
Once they leave their chambers, they will roam the corridors and eventually attempt to enter the office through one of the 4 entrances.
Okay.
Since the hallways outside the office are very dark, we have given you a flashlight to help.
Uh-huh.
To spot one of them, you must send a shot with the maintenance panel to the hallway they are located in. If you are confused about which direction you're facing, open the camera monitor and look at the arrow on the map. The shot should reset their systems and force them to return to their respective chambers. Keep in mind that shocking will cause a temporary power outage in order to prevent damage for other equipment. Use it wisely.
Okay. Zombie. So this is where the characters originally came from. Huh. Wait a minute. Didn't... Okay, no. Maybe... Was that the same position as always? Oh. Okay, just a little paranoid there. I think this is just like a bad camera. So we have all of these cameras surrounding the building. So we're not really going to be like, I guess, I don't know if there's really going to be anything happening on cameras themselves. We do have a temperature gauge on each individual camera. Password. Bingo. Okay. I mean, considering the password doesn't change, it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh. Signal loss. So that's in front of me right now. Was that the zombie that was... Ooh, hold on. Okay, to my left. So, I guess one way to think about it is that zombie poster is literally showing me the direction of where the zombie's at. Which way is this? Okay. Shock. Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely... That's a huge flashing light warning. Password. There we go. Camera-wise, yeah, so I can use this as a reference point to mean like, okay, this is where the zombie originally starts. And creeper, oh, and literally creeper here. So I have like some good markings there. So in this case, they're not really moving anywhere else, right? It's just that one character. Yeah. Okay, 6 a.m.
Before leaving, please proceed proceed to the maintenance room, you will need to perform a simple test on one of the subjects.
Okay.
Please follow the instructions left by one of our technicians.
Jovial Creeper audio test. Play audio tape. When audio finishes, wait for subject to rotate its head. Note down which direction its head faces once it stops rotating. Repeat until all audio tracks have been played. Please note that the left and right options refer to the subject's right and left, not my right and left. Okay, I was actually gonna say that, wait, which right and left am I supposed to refer to, my own or the creeper's? So if it turns its head to my left, it's actually to the creeper's right. But that, trying to convert it like that would be just really annoying. So I just got to keep that in mind. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of funny that this positioning looks oddly familiar. This looks oddly familiar to where we were, right, in the creeper's mine. This environment on its own looks ridiculously similar. I mean, I don't know. There's not like there's a vent here though, but still. So it turned to its left. Those sound okay. These sounds are actually. Whew. Well, it didn't turn at all, so I guess still looking left. Oh, you tried tricking me there. Right. Okay, so don't just assume that, wait for him to actually stop moving. Forward. That's it. So, the one thing that's very interesting, oh wait, hold on. Mike's Mine shuts down permanently. After years of tragedies, Mike's Mine announces their permanent closure. Ever since it was founded in mid-2014 by the Rosoff brothers, Mike's Mine has been plagued by many tragedies and reported paranormal events. The disappearance of one of the co-owners, Mike Rosoff, in Halloween of 2014, and the missing children incident in a Bring Your Son to Work Day event in 2015 have led to the downfall of the infamous mine, which has been experiencing financial issues for years. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened after the first game. Okay, let's continue. I was looking. The layout is completely different. Check for new guides every night, or you might miss something important. Okay, yeah, I was about to check that. Note on subject 3.
You may realize that as subjects 02 and 03 try to enter the office at the same time, you have a problem. You likely won't have enough time to shock both of them. While one is being tased, the other will take the opportunity to enter the office.
Okay.
Fortunately, we may have a solution for that. We recently found out that subject 03, the Enderman, reacts to bright, flashing lights. It seems to trigger a system restart, and he will return to his chamber. So if you are in a sticky situation, you can flash your light rapidly at him, and he may leave the hallway. This does not work on the zombie, so don't bother even trying. Okay.
Now, what's interesting is that the Enderman was one of the. So, I mean, all of these characters are from Goldkeeper's Pizzeria. What's the relation with Goldkeeper's Pizzeria and Mike's Mine? Is there any? Because we already know, based off, in-universe and all that, there doesn't seem to be any, or how do I put this? They have a concept for mobs, right? They refer to the zombie, skeleton, wither skeleton as mobs in Mike's Mine, right? So they weren't animatronics, they were just, normal. I guess they were, really considered to be creatures more than anything. Oh, wait. I didn't realize... Uh-oh. I didn't realize... I didn't realize the password changed. That really caught me off guard. But, as I was saying... Really? You're already starting? Well, I mean, I guess I did have a bit of a grace period. But, yeah, given the idea that mobs exist normally, right? I guess like maybe like these characters are based off just regular mobs. Maybe that's like how you can like explain it away. I am still bearing some confusion about the second game's events with the Enderman and whether Henry possessed the Enderman before the events of the second game. Just because they show the Enderman waking up in the true ending and then killing us, which I always found weird because after them showing that, you know, Henry wakes up as the Enderman, or at least that's what they're implying, I found it weird that, you know, that's how it concluded, right? Like, he awoke as the Enderman and then bam, we die. Because it makes it seem as though he just possessed the Enderman and then killed us, but I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure he had to have been possessing the Enderman before the second game, because we know that all of these are spirits, right? And that includes the Enderman. None of them are animatronics except for Creeperbot in the second game. Now he's moving too. Okay. So Enderman's behind me. That's what I gotta be very careful about this. This directional thing is gonna be really tricky. He's behind me right now. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Password. Oh, now you don't change it. Hold on. Check. Okay, so now you're behind me. Wait, where'd zombie go? Okay, zombie. Okay, so you're in front of me. And zombies to my right. Okay. I'm scared. Did I not get the password? Did I not? I swear I wrote that right. Okay, shock. Good lord. Still can't see. Okay. So last time, you were facing here. Alright, where are you now? Behind me. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to like... It looks like... Are you still... Go away. Luckily they have audio cues to tell me when someone's in one of my hallways. But... It looks like... Golden Keeper... Right? Is it Golden Keeper? I think it was? Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. Didn't get it wrong this time. So, it looks like, if you take a look at the map layout, the only one who has a different kind of entrance is Golden Keeper, right? They have the iron door. So, the implication, obviously, is that they're the ones behind the door in that teaser, and, you know, and what we just saw in this game. So, what's with the significance of Golden Keeper, then? That's the question. How does this all connect to the truth, right? Because, again, like, why is Mike treating our son, or like what happened to our son, as something very, like, why are we going through all this to figure out what happened to our son? I guess that's a better way of putting it. So now for the jovial zombie, take off suit, connect multimeter to an endoskeleton body part, note down the voltage, repeat until voltage of every body part has been noted down. A taser has been provided in case of unexpected activity. Okay, great. Space to take off the suit. How do I get my taser? Space to use taser, you may only use it 6 times. Okay. Wait a minute. It's the right arm. I'm gonna... Okay, so if it moves at all... okay. 15 on the head. Oh! There is no head part. Whoops. Or is that torso? 15 on torso. Oh, it moved again? I didn't notice it moved again. Damn it. There we go. Done. Goldkeeper's Pizzeria coming soon. The brand new kids restaurant is set to open its doors in the next week. After the failure of the infamous Mike's Mine, Henry Rosoft, one of its founders, has decided to go on a different tangent and decided to open a pizzeria featuring animatronic characters. It has always been a dream of mine, states Rosoft. Bringing joy to children and adults alike is something I've always wanted to do. So that's the connection there. Goldkeepers is Henry's restaurant. So that means the characters from Mike's Mine are in fact the same characters in Goldkeeper's Pizzeria, which also explains the Enderman. Okay, so it's not just because like, oh, they're just based off mobs, or, you know, not like, they are connected, I guess is the point. And of course, I have to now wonder if the Goldkeeper, or if Goldkeeper is supposed to be the purple creeper essentially, and that's why they seem to be the focus of the game so far, right? Because that would mean that if they were trying to like highlight Goldkeeper in the first game, like as a teaser and whatnot, then maybe that's what the purple creeper turned out to become eventually. Don't use the cooler unless necessary things may go wrong. Okay. So yeah, as figured, there is gonna be temperature mechanic. And you have to pick the camera. Oh boy, giving me nightmares with like Jolly 3 fan management. I guess I'm not sure if I have to actually. Oh, you moved to the right. I'm not sure if I have to actually. What's it called? Wait, hold on. Did you go back? You did go back. You clown. Alright, so zombie's behind me. I have to try and, like, if I can just remember where zombie is, I don't have to turn around at all. Remember, zombie's behind me. In fact, let me not... Maybe don't worry too much about Enderman. Look for Enderman physically, because I have to flash him. But for zombie, if I could just remember where he is, then I should be fine. Yeah, there you go, there you go. You're still in the north. You're on the left. Okay. Oh god. Come back. Hold on. Okay. Zombie on the left. You know, the tricky part is I actually do have to confirm where, I have to visually confirm zombie even. Or, I still have to confirm where the zombie is. Because there's no way for me to know without visually confirming. If the zombie goes in, like, you know, like, the zombie's here. Let's say, what if... Hold on. I'm using my flashlight, damn it. Okay. I hear you, John. Oh, boy. North. Basically, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted there. Oh, and I missed you. Of course I did. Yeah, I think it generally happens because it's like trying to like load him in that area. So that's why sometimes when I'm trying to use the flashlight, it doesn't appear. So I'm guessing what happens is first zombies showed up. Oh god. I hope I did that timing right. Please let me get to the password. Please let me get to the password. I swear to God, if I get caught. Thank you. Okay, there we go. See, like in that case, I was able to tell, okay, so he was still in the bottom. He didn't actually disappear into the hallway. Now I know he did disappear into the hallway. At least I sure hope so. I was right. Yeah, all the cameras are still normal functioning levels. Haven't had any reason to use it yet. I just got that hint, I guess, about the cooler. Please stay in the same area. Nice. Okay. Alright, 6 AM. I would say the only tricky thing about that mechanic is because technically every camera is an attack point. So their choice to attack you, I don't know how long that cooldown is, right? It's not like I have like a pathway to help me determine like, oh, this is how far away they are from attacking me. Literally, the moment they show up on one of those 8 cameras, they could attack me. You know, I mean, theoretically speaking. Sure, there may be a cooldown period since they just attacked, but that's the part that like keeps me like anxious. Is like, I know where at whichever camera they're on, they can go in that hallway if they choose. So now we have Jovial Enderman, visual test. Hold test up and make sure it is within subject's line of sight. The front side should be facing it. Keep it up for the amount of time specified on the back side of the test. Remove it from subject's line of sight and note down whether to react or not. A flash beacon is provided in case of potential danger. So hold the test up, show the front side, keep it up, remove it from line of sight, and note down whether to react or not. Okay, so I got it. So basically show something for like certain amount of times. Okay. Yes. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No response. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh God, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was as close as you're getting, to be honest. I mean, oh, I didn't even realize I had to do that on my own. I have realized something. The nightmares I've been having, the missing children, the mobs, the disappearance of John Anderson, it's all Mike's doing. He has come back from the dead, and he has lost his mind. He has acquired immense power since his death. I believe I know what the source of his power is. Rage. His rage for being killed so soon, by his own brother of all people, is likely what has been allowing him to do all this. I wonder if I can use this power too. I just had an idea. Huh, that's interesting. Obviously this is Henry writing this. I wonder if I can use this power too. So is this trying to like detail, because again, Henry goes on to possess the Enderman, so he, in a sense, at that point, gained the kind of power that Mike gained, I guess. So I wonder if that's what he's referring to. Alright, we're gonna give one more night, and then we'll probably leave it there. You'll see how night 4 goes. We haven't had to use the cooler yet at all. And... oh, Creeper. He will never attack during a power outage. Give priority to the others. Good to know. Okay, so he's pretty much last priority in case multiple characters show up. Subject 1.
Subject 1. Jovial Creeper. He likes to play hide and seek and will occasionally hide somewhere in the facility.
Okay.
You must first locate him in the cameras, and then cool down the room he is in using the maintenance panel's cooler.
So that's what the cooler's for.
Eventually go back into his chamber. If you do nothing, he'll enter your office without warning. One thing to note is that all of the animatronics are sensitive to low temperature. Do not let the temperature go below 30 degrees if the animatronic is in the room. It may cause some of them to go haywire and become incredibly dangerous.
Okay. Good to know, I guess. So does that mean I have to, like, watch his camera frequently? How does, like, hold on. Time to test it out. Okay, so basically click the button on a camera to, like, cool it down, and then click it again to turn it off. So I'm guessing... How quickly does it react? Hold on. It is fast. Okay. I mean, if that's how easy it is to deal with the creeper, can I not just set the AC to like 50 degrees, 40 degrees or something, you know? Make this a little bit easier on myself, please. Okay, deal with you. You're still on my left. Creeper's still there. Password. I hear you, John. John. That's why he survived, because it's really John from Dermitabus Remastered. Also, I didn't really like mention this at first. Are those like red dots on his face supposed to be dimples? Oh, hold on, he's here now. Password, I hear you, John. Creeper, okay, but I don't know why I moved. Okay. Turn the cooler off. Henry, 1979. Shoot. Go away, go away. Okay. Thank goodness it wasn't zombie. That's the only one I worry about. Don't trust him. I don't know who him is. North. Is it supposed to be like a reference to Henry? Don't trust Henry because he betrayed me. I mean, I haven't even interacted with Henry. Oh, God. Alright. So here's Enderman. And there's zombie. Okay. Again, it looks like there's always a voice cue. I had to confirm I didn't actually put it in 8 or something. Jesus. You're on the right now. South. Oh my god. Hurry, shock him. Creeper's out. Creeper's on the same camera. Oh, and Enderman's in that camera too. Alright. Where's zombie? He must be on the same camera as Enderman because he's not showing up anywhere. Oh no, never mind, he just showed up. Okay. Enderman's now on left. Come back. He went back to the south. Okay. There we go. Now zombies in the south and bingo. Night 4 done. Alright. I guess we'll see what else we get to reveal after doing maintenance. I guess so I did maintenance on everyone except Golden Keeper, right? Hey dude, today's task is a little bit different. We received a security robot thing called CreeperBot a while ago. He's going to be reused for some horror attraction and needs to be reprogrammed for it. So I got some code for you to write. I left a note and a tablet that's connected to the bot in there. The note has the code you need to type in, then just tap the compile and run button. Don't ask why you have to do it and not me, just do it, and please don't tell management about this. So I'm guessing this is Henry, right? That's really doing this. And so that actually could explain, right, why we end up like tampering with the creeper bot in the second game, or well, not tampering, but doing that maintenance. Maybe like it definitely is related to this. Void. Wait a minute. Do I just have to? So I have to type all this? Okay. Reading this, I'm trying to remember the addresses that were shown in the second game. Because, right, I think there was one thing, there was like a legal address or address not found, something like that. And I wonder if it's connected to this. Okay, I'm not too sure what this will do. But I imagine... Why would Henry want to... It seems like they're trying to override the creeper bot. I mean, based on the attempt to override is, you know, inject code. It looks like they're trying to, like, execute some sort of instructions here. Like, those, again, like, I think this has to do with one of those, addresses that were shown in the second game. What happens if we compile and run it? Compilation error found. Oh, Jesus Christ. 14 errors found. We're here, Rose. Rose. That's a new name. Yay! I can't wait to see Goldkeeper again. Okay. I wish Daddy and Big Bro could come with us. They will one day. So who is this? Rose and who? Ah, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Goldkeeper's restaurant. Now, none of the missing children's incident happened here, obviously. All those children died at Mike's mine. Rose, stay here. Don't forget what I said about talking to strangers, okay? Yes, Mommy. Oh, so this is the mob we're talking to. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, wait. They literally said Dad and Big Brother. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. So the mother leaves. Rose. Man, I'm bored. I want to explore this place. If I'm quick, I'll come back before Mommy. She'll never know I left. Oh, great. Oh, this is so different compared to the remastered ones. Kind of nice, actually, the style. And our sprite is a little more 3D, if anything. So let's look around here. Dead ends. Arcade machines. Rose isn't a character that's ever brought up in either game before. I don't know who is in relation. What if this was like, I mean, is it possible that Paul is supposed to be the Big Brother? What's this? Hi, leaving this here to let you know that Goldkeeper's acting real strange. I checked the show stage cam and her head was twitching in a weird way. It was creepy. There weren't any kids in the room, thankfully. You should get someone to check if she's broken or something. What's this? Can I interact with it? No. I don't know, because they said Dad and Big Brother. Obviously, it made me think of Paul's father. Is that a drawing of a goalkeeper robot? Whoa! There's so many parts. It looks hard to build. This note has "Leave me alone" written all over it. There's also scribbles of some mobs and an eyeless man. Herobrine. What is this? It looks scary. Wow, that's a lot of text. Something about rage, ghosts, negative emotions, robots. So these are notes by Henry. It sounds dumb. Oh, please let me just walk out normal, please. Okay. I always get anxious with being run up on by. Oh no, thanks. Oh lord. Avoid. Oh, don't. No, guys, come on. Huh? We're just gonna avoid it. How's that? Who said I gotta walk? Oh. Actually. Oh. Maybe up here? What the hell? Okay, well, I'm not liking this. Not sure how there's multiple. Or maybe that's supposed to be. Oh, I'm surrounded. I'm completely surrounded. Okay, back. Am I supposed to investigate? I don't want to investigate, but I guess I'll investigate. But that's going to be it for this part of Five Nights at Creepers 3. Quite a lot to tie everything together with the first and second game. Finally making sense of that 2-year gap with John Anderson, because frankly, that was like something that, you know, I was expecting the second game to like cover. Or rather, when I was playing the second game, I was expecting to see that teaser mentioned in the first game, right, with Goldkeeper. Of course, we didn't know who it was at the time, but I didn't know that the third game was actually going to cover the bridge gap between the first and second game, and things are starting to like make a lot more sense with what happened to John Anderson, his disappearance. So I'm curious to see how it all comes to a conclusion, especially considering we know what is gonna inevitably happen, right? Because of the events of the second game. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. Also, if you're interested in watching the Crafty's Playzone story breakdown I released yesterday, it'll be in the description below as always. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.